Hi everyone! Today's July 16th. I just wanted to check in and give you a little update on how things are going. So let's get right into it. The first thing would be the logistics of ramping up my dosages these past 2 weeks. So it took me about a full week to get to the highest dose of 15 drops each and then one pill form each night. I will share a video I took my first day of starting the kit of what I did. From there, I kind of just logged things on my phone and my notes app. I feel like with the other onboarding things that I've been doing in addition to the Parafy kit, I've been able to give myself grace and love and acceptance no matter where I'm at in the journey. So it's like not attaching myself to results and loving myself and accepting myself for who I am in this very moment, regardless of what happens. And even with everything going on, I know that I've been working on being safe in my own body and knowing that I could have what I have, like the symptoms I have, for the rest of my life, even though I'm definitely actively working on them. However, I have the mindset that it doesn't really matter what happens. I'm manifesting it in a way that I'm still living my life, and nothing that I'm experiencing is going to stop me from living the life that I want and having, everything that I desire. So that's kind of the mindset that I have, and that's been really key and crucial to my success in this cleansing journey. So we'll start with progress first. Like I said, it took about a week for me to ramp up to 15 drops daily and one capsule at night. So originally, the way that I was doing my supplements, I would take my magnesium, my calming supplements for sleep, and my ashwagandha right at night before bed. But I've been having to take them, I guess, around dinner time with my food so that I could just leave room for this cinnamon activated, like coconut activated charcoal just at night, because this is my detoxing agent. Whatever I eat with this is going to be flushed out of my body, so it's going to be just like I didn't eat anything or take anything. So I really make sure to only take one of these at night, about 2 to 3 hours away from eating or ingesting anything else, to make sure that this is doing its job completely and fully without any symptoms. And so it is. So that's that. So I've been having to adjust my supplement intake intervals a little bit, and I started at 2 drops per day, as you'll see in the video that I show, and then I increased 2 drops per day. So after a week, after 7 days, I increased about 14 drops total. So I pretty much was at the full dosage of 15 drops by a week. And it went really smoothly. And I kind of did the same with this cinnamon capsule. So these come in little capsules here that you can kind of twist off and do little sprinkles at first. So I did that. It was really hard for me to take off the capsule and also not make a mess, because this black activated charcoal kind of gets everywhere and it's kind of sticks to things. So I would recommend, if you're gonna start slow like I did and break it up, untwist the capsule, do it in a sink and untwist it and put it in water and give it a nice little stir, because you also don't want to be swallowing just pure powder. So you want to make sure that it's fully incorporated in your water, and also put it in a sink so that do this in a sink so that it doesn't make a mess on your counters and floors and everything. So that was that. I guess now I'm going to talk about a little bit of the challenges I experienced throughout this journey of the 2 weeks so far. Even though I'm at the full dose. It was when did a little weekend trip, a retreat with the church that I'm involved with, about 2 hours away, and we stayed one night overnight there. And I didn't really want to bring my whole kit with me because it was only a night, and I didn't want to risk losing this kit or having it break or spill or anything like that. And I didn't want to bring that many things with me. So what I ended up doing was I put 15 drops each, or 10 drops at the time because I was still ramping up, in these little Ziploc bags. So there would be like a little bit of solution in here. And when I was ready to take my dose, I would open a little corner of it, add water, seal it up, shake it around a little bit, and then drink it from here. I know this is probably not the best method, but that was at the time all I could think of to still do my cleanse, but not have to bring my whole kit with me. So for those days that I did that I was out of town, I basically maybe did the liquid cleanse like once, maybe twice a day. Definitely did not do it 3 times a day. But I knew that, and I guess at the end of the day, I was just glad that I was able to get some sort of thing in. And I had to make sure that I was timing it correctly, taking the dose about 30 minutes to an hour before eating with everybody else at the church retreat conference thing. So, so that was a little bit challenging. And same with the capsule. I put it in a separate Ziploc bag, and since it was just a night, I was still doing a little bit of sprinkle stuff, so that was a little bit of struggle, but I did it in the bathroom sink to make sure I didn't make a mess or anything, but that was fine too. So so that's kind of how that went. Throughout this whole journey, I've been documenting in my notes app on my phone how many drops I've been doing and what time, so I can kind of keep track and keep myself accountable. So I will show you my notes app right here. And I feel like tracking it on my phone has been kind of like a win for me because, one, I can feel a little bit of accomplishment for doing the drops at a specific time, but two, I can kind of keep myself accountable. By the end of everything, you can kind of see what you've done, and you're like, wow, that's so awesome. You kind of forget about times when you maybe missed a dose that day, so you only did 2 doses, or you slept in, so you couldn't make the morning dose. That kind of stuff, it doesn't even matter when you look at the bigger picture. So the third thing that I wanted to bring up was any sort of improvements in symptoms. So I would say that so far the biggest improvement that I've noticed is my bloat. I have felt like it's been a lot better, especially in the mornings, and I'm not craving crazy things anymore. Like, I feel satisfied after, a simple egg toast or avocado egg toast rather than wanting more. So I think that's been an incredible improvement so far, and everything else, so my sinuses, all my other things have been staying the same, or if not slightly better. So that's amazing, I think, and it's only been 2 weeks, so yay! The fourth thing, which is the most important thing that I wanted to bring up, was things that I did besides this kit that factored and contributed to my success so far. So the first thing and foremost is being patient and being loving toward myself during this journey and not attaching myself to specific outcomes. I've been doing nervous system regulation, safety, grounding, mantras, and motivations every single morning and night, so that while my body is going through a detox and kind of an upheaval, I can do so completely without symptoms and I can still feel safe in my body while these changes are going on. So if you want to know a little bit more about the specific exercises I'm doing every day, comment below a little butterfly emoji. That's the first factor. The second factor is, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, is not attaching myself to any sort of outcome and being very kind and graceful and gracious to myself during this journey. So I'm doing what I can, and a lot of my trust is in the universe, in making healing happen. And the third and final factor contributing to my success is being able to incorporate this cleanse during times when I'm in a social situation. So if anyone at RogersHood Apothecary is listening, it would be really cool if we could get some to-go packets. We want to keep our kit nice and protected and cool while still being able to do our activities that we want and enjoy our life. So it's kind of in these moments where we don't know where that finish line is, we don't know when or where that's going to happen, it's like a little nudge to keep going, you know? It's a little sign from the universe. Keep going wherever you are starting on this journey. And if you have setbacks, that's normal. Keep pushing. That's the one main advice that I would give. So that's my advice. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will be continuing providing updates probably in a week or two on how I'm doing, similar to this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you. I also wanted to say thank you so much to Maddie Gibson for commenting on my previous YouTube channel and asking how things were going, and that really kind of brightened my day, and it made me encouraged to make this new video. So thank you so much, Maddie, and I hope you got some more info from this.